Hello, and welcome to a series that I probably shouldn't be doing, which is some T-Mod Loader. I'm kind of just not bored, but just like given up on inspiration to be playing 1.4. I don't know. It's just I don't have inspiration. Like I tried Wall of Flesh. I haven't edited the video yet. Spoiler alert, I did not kill him, but it just didn't feel right, and the fight was kind of lame, so I'm just going over to this. I've never actually managed to defeat the Supreme Calamitous in the Calamity mod, so that's what I'm going to be doing. We'll favorite this bad boy. And then we'll make a new one, medium world. We'll make a large world actually, in expert mode with the crimson, and we'll name it YouTube. Just for the sake of all things being good. So tomorrow actually I'm going on a road trip to North Carolina. I currently reside in New York. So this road trip's going to be exciting. And I have no idea when or if I'm going to edit this footage or anything like that. Kind of just recording it, seeing how I feel, and, just going with that. I want to just make it through Calamity, do whatever I want, just play the game. Just play the game. Kill the bosses, do the things. I did for a while have the Risk of Rain mod active, but I turned that off for this, just for the sake of, it's just Calamity, plus some things that make Calamity a bit more convenient, like having Alchemist NPC, light, and all the aesthetic stuff, all the good mods, all the amazing mods that everyone loves. So let's head on into the world and see what we can do. Oh my goodness. So like you can chose the weapon, which is nice, and we got our starter bag. So we'll grab that. We'll grab our weapons to start with. Stat sheet. Huh, that's new. Can I place this? Maybe? Who knows? It's interesting. We'll start our Calamity music off, so then we can have some nice vibes going on. I am going to decide whether or not I want to use Revengeance. I'm not entirely sure yet. Like, I've literally just been like, hey, I'm gonna play Terraria again, but I don't want to play normal. So, it's literally where I am right now. So yeah, let me chop down some trees. I do have quite the agenda for today, like in the actual physical day of today, which is Friday. I have to mow the lawn, and I have to go out and drive for Lyft for a bit, so then I can pay rent, which is always nice. Be able to do the stuffs. Mowing the lawn is going to be interesting because it is going to be a hot day today, but today is literally the last day that I could possibly do it, which is also the best day to do it on a time standpoint because I will be gone for a while, and having the lawn mowed for as long as possible is a good idea. Okay, let's plant down some of these bad boys, so then we're saving the trees. And let's explore the world, see what we got going on here. Let's grab some stone though, just for the sake of having stone. Goodbye, Calamity music. We love you, and we'll miss you. I'll probably have Revengeance on for certain boss fights. I've managed to play through about maybe half of Calamity with the death mode on, and death mode is actually fun for Eye of Cthulhu. Which isn't actually the first boss, but kind of is. But yes, the Desert Scourge is the first boss, and definitely not a boss that's going to be fought in the first episode. But you know, one can always hope. One can always dream. But I definitely thought I'd talk a bit today, because talking is healthy. Gotta, don't want to die. Do not kill me. I really want to just get past all these enemies. This one enemy. Because the desert is a terrible place to be. This early, at least. So yeah, I guess we'll go left. I don't know if the ice biome is going to be any better, but it is nice to play some Calamity. I've always wanted to, oh, we could do the Slime King, since that's easily cheesable. I've always wanted to do some nice Story of Red Cloud mod making in Calamity, actually. I thought it would be a great idea to turn Calamity, like make a mod that wields Calamity and makes Story of Red Cloud map the way it used to be, kind of, but make it all accessible in Tmod Loader, because that would actually be pretty cool. Because currently it's just, you have to get the, you know, the crappy tconfig, which is like the old way of modding. And that way's definitely dying with the whole officially being supported Tmod Loader. So it would be great to learn how to code some Terraria mods and make up an adjustment for the Story of Red Cloud and integrate all those cool biomes that you really want in Calamity, like fighting a Brimstone Elemental in the underworld, fighting Garen, like all the cool things, because in the end of Story of Red Cloud, you fight what's his name? Providence. You fight Providence, the profaned god. But in Calamity, you have Providence, the profaned goddess. So I feel like with an easy one enemy update to add the profaned god, so there's that sort of like, you found Providence, but oh wait, this isn't the real Providence. This is the goddess, not the god. We wanted to kill the god. And then once you kill Providence, you then, like Providence being like, I don't know, it'd change all the progression of the bosses, because in my mind it would be you fight Providence, the goddess, and then you realize this is not Providence. This is the wrong Providence. We need a different one. And then you fight Providence, but Providence transforms into Calamity. And you have to fight Calamity, but then you fight Calamity and you realize this isn't the real Calamity. Like, Providence wasn't the real enemy. The real enemy was Calamity. And when you finally fight Calamity, you realize this is a facade. We need to find the real Calamity. Oh yeah, Vein Miner, which is nice. Vein Miner is amazing. Makes it so that you can actually play the game without having to wait super long between minings. So like, you fight Calamity, and you're like, wait, this isn't the real Calamity. And then on your journey to fight the Supreme Calamitous, which is the real Calamity, you end up running into the Devourer of Gods. And the Devourer of Gods, it would be so cool to have the fight, like once you've defeated the Devourer of Gods, because, you know, you're scripted to fight him twice. So it would be cool if once you defeat him the first time, that he destroys the map. And the map permanently changes. That would be so cool to be able to code. Because, I don't know, like, it has a really cool story. Oh, I just died. It has a really cool story aspect to it that everything you're doing is because this Providence guy killed your family. But then you're trying to get revenge and you end up making things worse before you make things better. It'd be a really thrilling story in my opinion. And having it so that Providence is someone that isn't actually the end goal would be a really cool twist on Story of Red Cloud, because like looking at it from a from a Calamity boss perspective, you start with, also, Wolfram slimes are broken. They don't have knockback. They don't take knockback. It's very annoying. You start from this, you're trying to find answers as to why the goblins invaded, and destroyed your town and killed your family. And you find out that your dad was fighting this guy named Providence. And in fighting Providence, he made him upset, and Providence hired the goblins to come and invade your town to get revenge on your father by killing you, to kind of like spite him, and in doing so unleashed like the ultimate wrath that is the Red Cloud, who is just the ultimate revenge-taking player. Like, he takes it to the extreme, like even further than Moonlord. Like, Moonlord is pitiful compared to Red Cloud's story-based revenge-taking skills. And you just go monster to monster until you find Providence, and then you kill Providence, and then the game's over. And it seems so lackluster that way. But having it so that you kill Providence and you realize, well, first off, you realize this isn't the right Providence. I need to find the real Providence. That's the one that I've been after this whole time. And then you would fight the real Providence, and then as soon as Providence died, Calamity would spawn in, or Supreme Calamity would spawn in, and completely destroy you in a scripted way, so that like you don't die, but you get taken down to 1 HP, and then he tells you how pitiful you are, and then he tells you that like you gotta fight him, and if you don't fight him, then the world will be destroyed or something cinematic like that. And then you have to go on this adventure, and you fight the jungle dragon Yeren that you never even knew was there, and you fight all these crazy things, and you find all these other bosses. It would be so cool, honestly. And then the story would have like more depth to it, because it's already at least like a 6-hour story. If you're like fast at the game, it's 6 hours. And if you're slow, it's like 60 hours. But then you add this, like the content added in Calamity to it, and you've got a solid, I don't know, 200 hours of content going on, And I think that would just be so cool. Vein Miner, it's the best. Really saves time. And sorry if I sound a little bit weird. I'm staying up a bit late. It's currently 6:40 a.m. and I got up yesterday mid-afternoon, because my sleep schedule is kind of the exact opposite of what I want it to be. And I gotta fix it, so this is fixing it, is staying up an eternity. And it doesn't help that I got work to do. Oh yeah, I have dual wielding strictly for the sake of placing blocks faster. So the dual wielding mod is actually really good because it got an update a while ago, an insane amount of time ago, to where you have reduced damage if you are dual wielding weapons, and like reduced mining speed if you're dual wielding. Plus, you don't really need to care about mining speed with Vein Miner, and oh my goodness, that almost killed me. So I'm not gonna be dual wielding for the sake of Shelly, no. Haha, I've pinned you down, giant Shelly. You are destroyed. Eventually. So Vein Miner makes it so you don't need to really care about 2 pickaxes. And Calamity does a nice job of being balanced to where one... Oh. I didn't know I could throw bones in this update. In this version of the game. Like, there's the, oh, it's nighttime. Let me grab a star, and I'll finish my short little talk, and then I'll be done for this episode. Because it is 1 episode length, and it has been 1 take, and I don't even need to build a house. Because who cares? Who cares about building houses when you haven't killed a boss yet? Oh my goodness. 50 damage in 1 hit is a bit much, game. But yeah, like, Calamity does a really good job of balancing out the, can I regen, please? Balancing out the damage, modifiers, So, I was playing Rogue Death Mode, because I was like, yeah, I'll be Rogue Death Mode, it'll be great. It sucked, so I stopped playing Death Mode, but I continued playing Rogue, and Rogue scales pretty nicely. The only boss I actually had trouble with was Jungle Dragon Urine Phase 2, because he would kill me by being immortal during his transformation and still attacking, which is absolute BS, the fact that he can attack while transforming. And then the only other reason why I was losing to things is because I'm pretty sure there was like a frame issue with the amount of damage I could deal to, like the amount of frames that I could hit Supreme Calamitous. So I never actually defeated him because I kept missing the DPS checks. And so he would do insane amounts of damage to me because basically if you don't kill Supreme Calamitous, because he has phases, so you have to get to each phase fast enough or he does an insane amount of damage to you. So I kept not getting to the phase, and he kept doing a bunch of damage to me and killing me. So that was not fun. I did it about 30-something attempts, and I did not win a single one, and I never got him to half, which kind of sucks. Nice, we got a guarding shackle, because it would be very nice to be able to get him dead for the first time. That would be a really nice achievement. But yeah, this playthrough, I'm going for whatever I feel like, honestly. I'm just here for the ride, here to have fun, here to show my my true wit and make more content that I'm actually interested in making. So now that I'm cornered, I think I'm gonna log out, and I'll see you guys in the next episode if I make more episodes. If not, you'll probably never see this. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.